Good morning, this is Send 7, World News in 7 minutes. I'm Juliet Martin and today is Wednesday, the 28th of February 2024. Starting in Europe today, Russia will increase hybrid attacks on Ukraine, according to Ukrainian intelligence. A presidential intelligence committee reported that Russia will increase disinformation on social media in the coming months. In Russia, rights activist Oleg Orlov has been sentenced to 2.5 years in prison for discrediting the armed forces. Orlov is a leader of the rights group Memorial, a winner of the 2022 Nobel Peace Prize. He took part in anti-war demonstrations and wrote an article entitled "They Wanted Fascism, They Got It." Norway's King Harald is in hospital in Malaysia with an infection. King Harald is the oldest monarch in Europe. The royal household said the king receives good care from both Malaysian and Norwegian medical personnel. Africa. In South Africa, rhino poaching increased in 2023, according to the government. 499 rhinos were poached in 2023, 51 more than in 2022. In Guinea, 2 people have been killed during a national strike, according to Reuters. Demonstrators are protesting against living conditions. The strike includes the public, private, and informal sectors. In Cote d'Ivoire, farmers are concerned about their cocoa crops due to dry weather and high temperatures. Cote d'Ivoire is the world's biggest producer of cocoa. Recent hot weather has weakened some of the trees and slowed growth. Asia and Oceania. In Pakistan, former Prime Minister Imran Khan and his wife Bushra Bibi have been indicted for allegedly receiving land as a bribe while he was Prime Minister. Khan has been in jail since August and has been convicted of 4 other charges. Japan's birth rate reached a new record low in 2023, according to government data. The number of babies born in Japan has been decreasing for the last 8 years. In 2023, the number of births reached 758,631. Japan's government has said it will take unprecedented steps to manage the decreasing birth rate. New Zealand will repeal its law banning tobacco sales for future generations. New Zealand currently has the strictest anti-tobacco laws in the world. The law would have banned people born after the 1st of January 2009 from buying tobacco. Australia's Minister for Women, Katie Gallagher, has reported that men in Australia earn 22% more than women.
You know, there is a substantial problem in this country when you've got essentially 2/3 of businesses with a gender pay gap in favour of men. And we need to be honest about it. It's not about shaming, it's not about naming, it's not about saying men should be paid less. It's none of those things. It's about driving that change that we need to see in organisations to make sure that women are getting a fair crack at opportunity.
The Americas. Brazil's President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva has said he will give the Global South a larger voice during Brazil's presidency of the G20 group. Lula has made reducing hunger and poverty and reducing climate change priorities of Brazil's presidency. Peru has declared a health emergency because of rising cases of dengue fever caused by high temperatures and heavy rains. According to Health Minister Cesar Vázquez, 32 people have died of dengue fever this year. Dengue is usually spread through mosquito bites. Brazil's Federal Police and Environmental Protection Agency have rescued native parrots and monkeys suspected of having been illegally transported to Togo. 12 Lear's macaw parrots and 17 gold lion tamarins were located in Togo on the 12th of February. The Environmental Protection Agency said, "We're going to have to do more in-depth rehabilitation, but we're aiming to return them to the wild." And the Odysseus spacecraft has around 10 to 20 hours of battery life left. Odysseus is the first United States spacecraft to land on the moon since 1972. NASA paid $118 million for the spacecraft to take scientific instruments to the moon. It landed last Thursday, but its lifetime has been cut short by a navigational error and landing horizontally. That's your world news in 7 minutes. If you enjoy this podcast, please tell your friends about us. You can get in touch with us in a voice message at send7.org or by sending an email to podcast@send7.org. I'm Juliet Martin. Tomorrow you will be with Ben Mallet. Have a lovely day.